Um, okay, yeah, I'm on air right now, and uh, I hope this is working. I hope I have my microphone set up, um, my external microphone. Um, okay, I'm just having all kinds of problems with doing the um, um, Studio Beta live with OBS. I'm still working on that. If you look at my channel, you're going to see 80 million live stream test things. I did some other things. I found some cool apps. I'm still trying to figure out Streamlabs OBS, but the main reason I'm going live is later today I'm starting my first podcast, and I have a podcast channel. The link will be in the description below. But now I'm going to announce what I'm going to talk about on my podcast. I'm going to be talking about the Red Wings and the fact that Steve Yzerman is now the general manager. Thankfully, I was really pissed when uh, they let him go to Tampa, but it looks like we're going to be the Red Wings are going to be heading back to. Uh, Going back to where they should be, but that's going to be for the podcast. I'm not going to give any more information about that, but at least I can live stream on Classic for now. And as many of you know, YouTube has changed the rules for live streaming on mobile. If you go into your YouTube channel, if you have under 1,000 subscribers, um, you won't be able to live stream from your channel. But there's our third, like Streamlabs OBS. I can record from that, but I don't think it's going straight to my YouTube channel. It might. I had another app. I had another app on there um, that I did some special effects with that I just made public. Um, so yeah, it's I don't know. All this stuff is really confusing. It's I'm trying to do a whole bunch of stuff, and I'd really appreciate it if somebody could put some, when this live stream's over and it gets published and people can comment and stuff on there. Um, if someone out there can put in the comments like one, do this, two, do this, three, do this. I think it's my bit rate settings, but I don't know why it's not. It says on my Streamlabs OBS. Um, I think I can go live from my regular OBS. Then I got to redo the key and all that stuff. I don't know, the key and stuff is messed up. I don't know. Everything is all messed up. I wanted to do my regular the OBS so I could go to Facebook Live and use Streamlabs OBS to go live from here from my laptop, but I'm forced to do it this way. But they're taking Classic away, so um, Studio Beta needs to have a setup where you can go right from your webcam, and it's not allowing me to do that either. Um, um, I would prefer to go just straight from my webcam in Studio Beta, but I can't even do that. So I need some help with that. Anyway, I have a ton of stuff to do today. Um, One last thing I want to get is the Tigers are at 500, and JMO 313 JMO. I want to give him a shout out, but he made a comment about something about as far as the Tigers. I'm kind of in agreement with him. I'm still ticked that they got rid of Victor Martinez, but whatever. That was under a different set. I like the Tigers with Gardenhire, and I think Avila, their current general manager, he's still got to go. I don't really like the guy. They need a better general manager, but um, they're paying Miggy all this money, and I would have preferred. I know this is going to hurt a lot of Tigers people, but I would have rather seen them keep Victor Martinez and release Miggy at that time, because they're paying him a ton of money and he's hurt most of the time. Um, and Victor's still just he's still popping it. He's still kicking it. So whatever. But that's just my thoughts. But again, a shout out to uh, 313 JMO or JMO 313, something like that. Anyway, but the thing is, 40 games in, if the Tigers are 20-20, you figure they're going to probably be about a 500 team, but they might not even be 500. 40 games, if they're like, by the time they get to 40 games, if they're like 15-25, which is kind of what I'm expecting them to be at, you can figure them to be like at about a 400. Uh, they're not going to be good. And they're certainly not going to make any threats to be to win the division unless uh, uh, things change dramatically. But I like Gardner. I like the coach, but the Tigers need they need a new GM. But anyway, my podcast is on Podbean, Podbean. Uh, I'm going to do a video on just on my Podbean channel. I'm going to do a recording and I'm going to upload a video on that too, because there's ways you can monetize on that channel too without having to be monetized on YouTube. So this live stream just kind of was just kind of a basic thing, covering a bunch of different things. But the main part was to let everyone know that I'm launching my podcast today. So anyway, that's going to be it. And I hope, okay, yeah, it looks like my microphone's on. So if you can't hear me, well, then I need to do something with my settings. And anyway, that's it. I got a lot of stuff to do today.